Well, who is likely to be the person who will challenge Xi Jinping and end the CCP? I've told you about the Tang Dynasty prophecy about the warrior who enters the palace through the back door. In the famous Tang Dynasty prophecy book, Tu or Pushing Back Diagrams, there was a warrior mentioned in this Tang Dynasty prophecy. It basically reads, I have the translation here. A warrior carrying a bow proclaims himself the white-haired old man. In the eastern gate lies a hidden golden sword. A warrior enters the imperial palace through the back door. There's a near unanimous consensus among the Chinese that this warrior is most likely Zhang Youxia, the current vice chairman of the Central Military Commission. Here's a slide that explains his name. You can see his name, Zhang Youxia. Zhang, his last name, Zhang, has a bow in it. That's the green circle. His middle name, You, means have or with, and the character Xia means warrior. So making Zhang Youxia's name literally meaning the warrior who has a bow. And the next line proclaims himself the white-haired old man. Literally means Xi Jinping because the word old man, Wong, can be broken down to two characters, right? Gong, Duke, and then feather is Tu Xi. Like if you see the Xi Jinping, Tu Xi make up the word feather. And in the eastern gate lies a hidden golden sword. This phrase is interpreted as combining two key characters. There's golden and there's gate. So many people think of Golden Gate, right? That refers to the United States, Golden Gate in San Francisco, and then that's US. But Golden Gate in Chinese is Jingmen, which refers to the Kinmen Island, a strategic island off of the coast of Taiwan. It's part of Taiwan. So many people interpret this line as meaning that there will be a conflict between China and Taiwan and possibly the US. And then warrior enters the imperial palace through the back door implies that the warrior must be someone close to the emperor, close to Xi Jinping. He's someone he trusts and is well positioned to take action. So there's no other person other than Zhang Youxia. He's the second ranking military leader. So he fits this description perfectly. And even the illustration in the prophecy, in the back, the accompanying image shows a dominant figure with a cluster of bamboo behind him. The phonetic similarity between bamboo, 竹子, and the expression to eliminate someone, 竹枝, right? Sounds very similar, 竹子 or 竹枝. So one is bamboo and one is eliminate someone. So this has led to the speculation that the bamboo symbolizes betrayal, and the figure is believed to be the CCP leader. With bamboo behind him, the phrase suggests a stab in the back kind of situation. So this stab in the back prophecy went viral online years ago, and it's said that Xi Jinping took it very seriously. Many believe the massive political purging in the PLA, as we've seen, that's ongoing, is connected to this fear. Now, Zhang Youxia has repeatedly declared his loyalty to Xi Jinping. But when the wheels of history began to turn, who could resist his destiny? Honestly speaking, Zhang Youxia has no ambition to overthrow Xi Jinping. But he was somehow thrown into the position to undermine Xi Jinping's power. I've made quite a number of programs in last fall or even early winter to discuss how Zhang Youxia may be the de facto leader within the Chinese PLA, even though he has he pledges his loyalty to Xi Jinping. He runs the PLA, is calling the shots, but he is not challenging Xi Jinping. But he could not resist his fate. Somehow he is that warrior with a bow, and he is, and everybody believes he is. Xi Jinping knows it's him. However, he isn't the one who is going to overthrow the regime. And even Xi Jinping knows it. And that's why Zhang Youxia is still around. All right, let me introduce another prophecy. And this one said, people born in the year of the goat will bring down the Chinese Communist Party. Okay, so this prophecy is said to have come from a highly revered monk in a temple at Jiuhua Mountain or Mount Jiuhua. And it was told to former CCP leader Jiang Zemin. So in 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. The Eastern Bloc went through dramatic transformations. In the same year, China also experienced a student movement that gave the country a chance to move towards democracy. Unfortunately, the fate did not align, and the movement was brutally cracked down. The CCP leader who rose to power during the violent suppression was Jiang Zemin. And Jiang also ordered the persecution of Falun Gong. So Jiang always feared eternal punishment and he's known to have visited various temples to seek protection. So when he visited a temple at Zhouhuashan, a senior monk at the temple came out to meet him and left him with this cryptic phrase. And it says, "The party will fall at the hands of someone born in the year of the goat." Now, Jiang Zemin was deeply alarmed upon hearing those words because his predecessor and political rival, Zhao Ziyang was a goat. He was born in the year of the goat. And he was ousted for refusing to suppress the student movement. And he had been placed under house arrest for the rest of his life and remained there until his death in 2005. So how was this story leaked? Well, a high-ranking official who was with Jiang reviewed this story after getting drunk at a dinner gathering and told the story, and it spread among the people since then. Now, interestingly, the man who dissolved the Soviet Communist Party, Mikhail Gorbachev, is also a goat. He was also born in the year of the goat. Furthermore, Boris Yeltsin, the first president of the Russian Federation, was a goat as well. So who is the Chinese goat that Xi Jinping fears for having the potential of ending the regime? There was a goat. Not only was he a goat, he also has a bow in his name, and that's former Premier Li Keqiang. So Li Keqiang, he was born in 1955, so he was a goat. He also has, I want to show you his name. His name, Qiang, has a bow in it. Li Keqiang fits the profile of the person who is going to end the CCP from both prophecies. He's not only the high-ranking CCP official who has bow in his name, but also is a goat. Now, are you surprised that Li Keqiang died mysteriously? So Li Keqiang isn't the only goat within the leadership. There are quite a few other high-ranking CCP officials born in the year of the goat. So let's take a look at who they are. Is Xi Jinping scared of their existence? Cai Qi is a goat, the most loyal official, quote-unquote loyal official. Who's another? Wang Huning, the man who's called the most dangerous man in the world by the Washington Post. The next one is Wang Yang. He's been retired. He was a former vice premier and also held the chairmanship. He was the chairman of the CPPCC before his retirement. He is an ally of Li Keqiang. He is a goat. And He Lifeng, who is currently the vice premier of the state council and who heads financial and economic affairs, he is also a goat. There might be other ones, but these are the top ranking officials who are goats. So is Xi Jinping concerned with any of them or a few of them?